So as you're looking at on the screen right now, this is what Donald Trump said about Glenn Youngkin. Who's Glenn Youngkin? Exactly. Why do you care? Unless you live in Virginia. You don't know what he's saying when he says Youngkin. Now that's an interesting take. Sounds Chinese, doesn't it? In Virginia, couldn't have won without me. This is the governor of Virginia. I endorsed him, capital E, did a very big Trump rally for him telephonically, weird word, got MAGA to vote for him, or he couldn't have come close to winning. But he knows that and admits it, besides having a hard time with the Dems in Virginia, but he'll get it done. What is happening, dude? Like, what is going on? So this is another thing, like you're picking on some random person. Like I remember when I was in high school, one time everybody was like making fun of each other, and we just went down on our basketball team to like make fun of the person who we thought was on a lower part of the social ladder than us. I very quickly realized this was a horrible, mean thing to do. But Donald Trump is on the freshman basketball team at this point being like, who's the shorter guy than me? You, Glenn Youngkin. Now what else riles up my fans? Racist epithets that don't even make sense because they don't have to anymore.
Yeah, I mean, what is that? What, like, A, I have no idea why he's attacking him. No one does, okay? B, the best you got, because he's a straight white male, just like the rest of you, is your name sounds Chinese. I mean, really? Look, I don't even know if the anti-Asian racists are like impressed by that. Like they're probably confused by that. They're like, yeah, goddamn Chinese, but he's white, I don't get it. Okay, and it doesn't even sound that Chinese. I don't understand anything he's saying, but we love the guy. Okay, so of course he's been done anti-Asian racism before when he called Elaine Chao Coco Chow. She was in his cabinet. Okay, so oh yeah, China loving Coco Chow. And then like MAGA will say with a straight face, I don't see the racism. Where do you see it? And mainstream media will debate it. Is it true? Is it not true? What the hell? Coco Chow? That's insane, right? There's nothing non-racist about that. What's the non-racist interpretation of Coco Chow? The China loving Coco Chow. It's so absurd, Max.
I'm not even sure how Donald Trump thinks that he's crafted this narrative that he made Glenn Youngkin. Glenn Youngkin certainly doesn't think so. The largest story of his gubernatorial campaign was Donald Trump repeatedly calling the Youngkin campaign, saying, do you want me to come to Virginia and do a rally for you? I can do a rally for you. And Youngkin saying, no, please, Mr. President, just stay home. We don't need you here. Because by that point, Donald Trump was toxic in Virginia politics. So at some point, I think Donald Trump's feelings got hurt. And now he's concocted this narrative to soothe his bruised ego. But the press talked to Youngkin today, and Youngkin all but said, the former president's nuts. I have no idea what the guy's talking about. And I mean, at this point, you have to think that he's doing this because in 2016, he rose to prominence, punching every Republican he could find in the face. The difference was back then, he wasn't the head of the party. So any messes he's complaining about are by definition, Donald Trump's messes.
Yeah, and it's a great point. Youngkin specifically asked him not to help, right? Because it would have hurt his chances. That's why even in Trump's message, he's like, I did a rally for him telephonically.
So weird.
Well, that's not a rally. That's just a phone call. Okay. And a phone call he didn't ask for, and that slightly hurt him. And so, but guys, last thing for me is he's full-scale meltdown, right? He's just, there's no brakes at all in the car. He's going at 200 miles an hour, like we're all watching in slow motion a car crash that's about to happen, right? But for MAGA, they look at him and go, ooh, that guy's smooth.
Yeah,
it's amazing. You don't see that he's a baby? How could they not see that he's a baby? I mean, all he ever does is cry. He's always like, oh, I'm Youngkin, I didn't tell him he's Asian, or his name is, and then DeSantis is the sanctimonious. Jesus Christ. Here, I want to give somebody $100, okay? I'm being serious, because one of our members wrote in here, and and made a great point. Yes, dirge. I would just love for some interviewer to ask Trump what sanctimonious means and how DeSantis is sanctimonious. Oh, it's a great point. It's a genius point. There's a 0% chance he knows what it means, okay? So dirge, you would be better than any reporter in the country because that's as good a question as you could have for Trump. $100 Blue Apron gift card. Email at rewards@tyt.com. We'll verify that it's you and give it to you. Nice job. Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.